My brother in Christ, how you gonna ask me when we're playing Nikkei? When I asked you guys to vote, you guys voted for Master Duel. Y'all voted for me to play Yu-Gi-Oh! What do you mean? When am I gonna play Nikkei? Look. Whenever the polls come out, you gotta vote. You gotta come out and vote. This is a democracy. Look, democracy, alright? Okay, there we go. So I was actually like, bro, what am I gonna do for Yu-Gi-Oh? Do I just have to ladder? I'm only down in gold. But then we have a level limited event. I don't know what this is, but you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. Or maybe we could just play the trial decks that we get. Level limited. Does that mean like I can only use, like you can't use like exceeds and links? Oh no, wait. Only monsters with an odd numbered level, rank, link rating could be used for this event. That is interesting. Instead of, I'm assuming, no, we're both a little EP. So, I'll probably be taking her out maybe Thursday or Friday. Thursday, Friday, maybe. All right, what do we got? We got Adventure. That's okay. They have Pank. That's kind of crazy. Dark Magician. Hey, bro. All right, I don't know about all that one, Chief. I mean, I have Dark Magician, so I could just play. This is like boneless Dark Magician. All right, let's find out what do we want to play, fellas. What do we want to play? What do we want to goon with? And then we'll make it work. What's a deck we want to play? So it's only odd numbered levels, ranks, and links. Ooh, okay, well, we can already... Alright, for free, we could play a Kashtira package or whatever we're doing. Not Kashtira. Kashtira. There we go. Yeah, see, I know how to spell. I don't think I want to fully invest in playing Kashtira, but, you know, like... We could play a little Kashtira package, you know what I'm saying? A little Kashtira package action, you know, a little bit of that action going on. Is that Generator? What? The Generator? Where did you get that from? That was Adventure, Dark Magician, and Prediction Princess Crawler. I don't know what we're playing today, but if ZTL is playing, I'll watch. Well, yesterday I asked him, I was like, well, I want to start streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays again. Because Tuesdays and Thursdays are my break from playing FGO. You know, it's where I get to play other games that I play. So now they voted for Master Duel, so we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so we can play some Kashtira's. That's always just a good little pack. Oh, what hand traps are legal, actually? Oh my god, no Maxi! Thank the Lord. I'm literally going to bust a fat nut. I hate Maxi, dude. Alright, we play Ash. Ash is always good. I want to play Valor? Probably not. I want to play Ghost Warner? Probably not. Do I think people are going to play hand traps? Better see those bitches who voted in here real and true. I was kind of hoping that Nikkei would win, but the results were, it was Master Duel almost doubled everybody else's votes. Then it was Nikkei's Arknights and Wuthering Waves were all tied, and then Star Rail was in last place. Valor, yeah, I guess Valor's always good, right? Like, yeah, Valor's always fine. I guess. We'll play Valor. We'll drop some Valor in there. We don't need to play Crossout, but Called By is always good for some, like, random, like, graveyard decks as well. Okay, what do we actually want to play? Like, archetypally, what are we trying to build? Like, what are we actually trying to play? Are you playing Ranked? No, we're playing the event that's out right now. There's an event right now. So, let's look at... Let's just pull up 1s, 3s, 5s, 7s, 9s, 11s, and 13s aren't you? Alright, so we got Dark Magician. I don't think that's the best thing we could be playing. Can I play Drytron in the event? Wait, hold on. Wait, Circo's kind of... Wait, where are the other Drytrons? Hold on. You can play Drytrons, but the rituals are 12s, so you would have to make something else. But that's it. Hold on, that... How legal is VW here? No, the big guys. No, we don't have the big guys. Oh, we're cooked. So Drytron is kind of valid. They're all ones. It's just you need to find a different ritual to make. What's a funny ritual we can make? Illusion of Chaos? Okay, well, I don't know if Trishula's actually that good. What the hell is this? Oh, that's the Mikanko ritual. Hey, you know what? Drytron did play Battlelord at one point. It could make Battlelord. What if... No, I don't know what we're supposed to do with Drytron. I was like, what if we do like a limiter removal? We make all of our guys big, but I'm like, well, they mostly summon themselves in defense. I don't know if Drytron's actually going to be that valid. I don't know if we can actually make that one work. I feel like the easiest thing to do is stay away from Tenpai. That's number one. What if we don't even try it? Oh yeah, we don't even try Drytron? Yeah, we could avoid Drytron like the plague. You know, I'm gonna have a feeling there's gonna be some random nonsense going on, so let's just throw those guys in there. What about Phantom Knights? Phantom Knights are, because we still have... Let me build this out. We have Bardish. We have the Phantom Knights. We're out of... Oh, you're a 3? I thought you were a 4. Okay, so that's good. So we have you, we have Boots. We could play like 2 Cloak. Play like maybe 2 Staingreaves. Play this. We can get rid of Raigeki because we actually have good cards now. We can play you. This guy's a 4, so I guess he's just cheating. I guess you're allowed to still play even guys if they're just bad enough. You can play whatever you want. We can play like Tour Guide. We can play the Burning Abyss stuff. We can play No! It's a Link too. I forgot. Okay, maybe that's not that good. All path leads to Fiendsmith. No, I'm rejecting the Fiendsmith. I don't want to play Fiendsmith. I don't want to play the Greensmith. Actually, Fiendsmith, yeah, they have like nothing. Because, what, Engraver's a 6? So you can't play evens. So you can't play Fiendsmith. And then, the Creamer is a 4. All paths lead to mid. Hey. Hold on. We could do some things. Like, what if we, and then we put in a Xyz Dragon, right? Oh, we can't make Raider's Knight for this guy. Wait a minute. They target a special summon to make sure deck the Phantom Knight. Oh, well, this guy's not gonna have enough. So this guy will have an effect. So we can do that. We can rank up magic. So we could banish... If we banish 2 monsters, we could still make Arc Rebellion. Arc Rebellion's kind of a house. Like, that guy's kind of big. You know, kind of big. There's an event going on. There is an event going on, and you can only use odd number guys. Oh, dude, don't make me play Cash Tier. I don't want to play pure Cash. Because we can't even play the Warrior guy. It's not even that good. Okay, well, is Fiendish Rhino Warrior okay, so he's legal, but we don't have Fiends. So, like, what are we sending? Nothing? We could play the Adventure stuff, actually. Wait, could we just play Adventure PK? Where is my 3rd Water Enchantress? My brother in Christ, where is my 3rd Water Enchantress? We can play Foolish. Foolish is pretty real. I can play that. Tour Guide I don't really think is needed. Let's get Tour Guide out of there. We could play Reinforcement of the Army. We could get a little bit of that. I don't know, that's kind of... The Rats. I don't have Pearly. I tried playing Pearly once, and I outed my own board, and I said, you know what, let me just never play this again. Let me never play this ever again. Oh, thank God for Wallace is banned. So are the Bestials. Bestials are kind of nasty against us. They're kind of disgusting. What do we even have? Triple Tack? I don't imagine Triple Tack will be, like, that good. We are a deck that can play Droplet. That's a little sexy. How do we feel about playing Dia Bellstar? Because she's hot. And she's big. Yeah, look, are the loner decks good? I mean, the loner decks are Pure Adventure, Prediction Princess, and what was the other one? What was the other one? Oh, it's Dark Magician. Like, its Prime IDM is probably fine enough, and like Pure Adventure, you can make it work. Pure Adventure is all about like the token control. Like you pop a card, like if the token destroys something by battle while it's got equips, it can like draw you cards. You know, obviously Griffin Rider's a negate. Illegal Knight is a like a kind of like a snatch steal if you want to think of it that way. Magic Core's big, so like if you're committed enough, you could play that. I imagine the Prediction Princess deck is actually pretty good. You just have to learn how to play Prediction Princess because they have the big crawler, which is just like a 3k skill drain for your opponent's field. So it's pretty damn annoying. But I don't know how to play Prediction Princess. I tried playing it once and it did not go very well. Because Dia Bellstar, like, follow me on this, right? Dia Bellstar can discard any of our PK guys. Like, it can discard Water Enchanters, which can then search us right. It could discard any of our PK guys. They go to the graveyard. Boom. We, like, trigger their effects. I might be... Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. So these cards are legal. Because this gets us a Sinful Spoils, which gets us Deception. Deception gets us Hallowed Azamine. Oh, but none of the fusions are legal. I was like, wait a minute, we might be cooking here. We actually have a strategy here. And I was like, wait a minute, none of this stuff is legal. Never mind. Is there like a good Sinful Spoil we can get? We can get Wanted. We can get, you know what, Subversion, that is an out. You know, that lets us out some stuff. That's something. That's a thing. Okay, let me look up Dark. 1, 2, 3. No, not 4. 5, 7, 9, 11. And then link 1, 3, 5. Oh, it's just not gonna also give us the link monsters. Okay, cool. Why not? I want to see extra deck stuff that we can make. So let's look into... Where's the synchros and stuff? Where are these guys at? Ah, there they are. Fusion, Synchro, Exceed, Link. Alright, give me these guys. Well, we don't really have a whole lot of options, do we? Okay, we can make... I mean, Big Eye is okay. That is... a card. That is something. I think I saw a Dark Arm Dragon. That is okay. That's something. That's a thing. That's some pops. Now we're really running thin out here, aren't we? And then we can look at that guy. All right, let's look at some of the... Let us check out link monsters that we can actually make that are 1, 3... No, that's levels. That's 1, 3, 3, 5. Excuse me? Brother, what do you mean? They're just like, you're not allowed to look at link monsters. What's wrong with you? Okay, we can play Underworld Goddess. That's kind of cool. We have Bardish. Do we have a Link Kariba? I mean, I guess we could normal summon Valor and make a Link Kariba. That kind of sounds like ass. That kind of seems terrible. That doesn't seem very good. The first thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna get Cybers comboed. I already know that's happening. I see a Link Karibo, I see a Link Garibo. Dude, there is like nothing to do is the problem. They took access code from me, man. This is definitely a deck. Yeah, see, you say that now, but you just wait. You wait till we just start clapping cheeks, alright? You just wait till we start getting in there. I just sneezed, and after I did, you said excuse me at the right timing. I just know. I'm just that good. You gotta recognize that I'm the GOAT for a reason. I just know things. See, Selene would be really nice, because Selene for Dia Bellstar or a Failure to make like a 4 would be great. But there's nothing to make, dude. There's nothing to make. We can't even do stupid things like Bucephalus for Farragut, where we can like draw a card. Do that. Maybe there's some, like, SR nonsense in here. What do we got? I'm not doing Tri-Gate stuff. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. What are we looking at for Orcussies? Wow, nothing. Actually, just dick fuck nothing. Okay, yeah, that's literally nothing. Okay, cool. Is DPE is DPE a thing? No, DP's not a thing. We can't even do Rainbow Neos. I'm just using Lyralist. Well, not everybody has birds available for them. I got jump scared by my sister. I was like, who's talking to me? My sister's like, I brought you ramen, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. So I didn't take my mom out for dinner, but my sister did bring me stuff. Random sibling jump scare? Question mark? Okay. Sky Striker with token control. Okay, you know, I'll put it up to a vote. I think Sky Striker could work because... No, wait. Because Ray's a 4, so that can't work. So you really are... What is Hornet Drones at? Hornet Drones is unlimited. So... Striker's pretty real. Okay, because here's the sad thing. Here's the sad thing, right? We could do that, or I'm pretty sure this deck is pretty much mostly legal. Yeah, aside from... Chundra's pretty bad. But aside from Chundra, you could pretty much play this entire deck. Like, you could just start... You could do a little... You could have a normal summon jump scare, right? These guys aren't tuners, though, so actually this is not playable. Never mind. That's not very playable. Look at some of these decks. What is... No, Branded is mostly, like, 4s and 8s. Now, let me look at this. Let me work from here. Let's see what we got. So we remove the Maxis. We remove the Horus guys. We remove the Destiny heroes. We remove the Fusion Destiny. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. No DPE. No SP. No Verte. No IP. No that guy. No Zombie Vampire. No Raiders Knight. No Avermax is kind of crazy. Alright. So what this is, we could just play a real deck. We could play a real deck. We could sub in a cat. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what do you mean? I only have one of them. It's like, what do you mean? That. Do we play Ogre? Ogre could be pretty interesting. Beep bop. You know what? Tour Guide, we don't have any Fiends. Tour Guide only grabs Fiends, and the Burning Abyss Link 2, that's part of the Cherubini, you can't play it because it's a 2. Yeah, so like we don't have anything to make. Yeah, I originally had Tour Guide, and then as we could play the Burning Abyss stuff, we're popping off, we're cooking, and then realized pretty quickly that we were indeed not cooking. I wonder if we can, like, supplement this with, like, a cash engine. Because I'm pretty sure a Rise Heart jump scare might just be good enough. Because if we do this, we could play Extrav. Because then Unicorn... Does Unicorn still do it? I don't think so. Goblin Bikers can also make a 3. I don't have Goblin Bikers. It's kind of the unfortunate part. Theosis is still good, because being Exceed locked doesn't really matter to us very much. Does Takatomborg, does making a 3 really matter? Well, it does make Break Sword, and it brings them back as 4s, but that doesn't do anything for us. So we're probably going to cut that. We could probably, unless there's a rank 3 that's worth making, is there a rank 3 that is worth making for us? Like Gossip Shadow? That doesn't sound very good. Zen Mains isn't bad. Totem Bird's not bad. That's a spell trap negate. That could be worse. And then I guess Leviat gets back any 4 or lower banished guy. How are we gonna get a guy 4 or lower banished? I'm not really sure. I mean, we could play Dante just to play Dante. Like, literally just for the fact of, we're just gonna play Dante, just because Dante's kind of a cool guy. Well, we've kind of loaded up on extra deck stuff, because my idea is that we could play extra, so we have some kind of consistency. Literally, just so we have something. Water Enchantress does banish herself. That is true. She does banish herself. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Now, the only thing that I'm wondering is I feel like tier cache isn't too bad because we have stuff that wants to be milled. The PK's getting milled is good. Water Enchantress going to grave is good. The cache is going to grave is okay-ish. We don't need to play that. And then I'm just wondering, it's probably worth... Are you playing Phantom Knight cache tier? That is the game plan right now. That is what we're kind of smelling with. We could play Big Eye. Big Eye's always good. Let's play 2 Big Eye. We don't want him to get banished. Alright, let's just see how this goes. You know what? Let's just see how it goes. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see how it goes. If things go terribly, we could always play... I don't want to play Dark Magician, but we did. Yeah, bro, roll the cash stuff out. Hold on, I'm gonna go to my deck thing so I can change my accessories. All of this in service of getting a pack. All of this in service of just getting a pack and getting some gemmies so that I can finally get hubbies. Can I not change my accessories? That's so lame! That's lame! That's so lame, dude. Whoever said that I'm not allowed to change my accessories, they should have their balls punched like Superman hitting... I don't know. I lost the rest of that. I woke up like an hour ago. I woke up super early yesterday with like 2 hours of sleep, and then I like slept in super hard today. So I'm kind of all over the place. So hopefully everybody else is just playing the loner decks, the PP bad loner decks, and then we just always go first and then we always just win. That is pretty dang good. Okay, so what do we do with this? So... Okay, I'm sorry, I would love to do the speedroid stuff, but I think it's always more worth leading Unicorn. I think Unicorn is always worth leading. What do you have for me? Veiler? Imperm? All the other stuff's not legal. And then they just chose not to do that. Well, I think Theosis is worth getting, because just in case we get stopped, you know what's always really good? Fenrir Unicorn Control. The 2 brothers. Yeah, get my brother out there. And then we can Fenrir grab us the dog. Hell yeah. And then you could banish from hand. Yeah, so we can proc her. Banish this guy. That'll also let us mill a couple of cards. Maybe we get a couple of little millies going. Maybe we get some guys. Or we could no, that's terrible. I was like, or we could... Oh, baby! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Hit the Water Enchanters. Get the right. Now we just do full adventure. Now we just do the full adventure line. Boom. Token. Hell yeah, dude. Faithful. And then now we have to... Yeah, we have to do this. We have to discard a guy. Yeah, we can get Water Enchantress for later, sure. Let's put that guy in the graveyard, because we already have Boots in the grave. And then, what now? We have to... Wait, are we not playing the chicken? Why couldn't we add the chicken? What? My brother in Christ, where is the chicken? My brother in Christ... Where did the chicken go? Is the chicken not a 7? I could have sworn the chicken was a 7. Am I just stupid? I might just be stupid. Let me look at this. Hold on. Related cards. Yeah, you are a 7. Why is he not on the deck? Where's the chicken? Where did he go? Where is he? Okay, so now the question is, do we just want to go for a Rise Heart and pray that that's enough? It might just be enough, actually. Look, we get a, we have searchable Imperm. We can bring this guy back, that's free material. Cash and Adventure Engines together in Phantoms. Well, I mean, this is a limited event, you know? So I was like... Well, Cash tiers are always good. Cash is always, like, pretty decent. They're always going to be good. You forgore. I must have literally just forgore. I must have actually just been like, dang, I just forgot, dude. Okay, is there anything else we want to do before we just make a Rise Heart pass? Is a Rise Heart pass worth it? You know what? A Rise Heart is my guy, so we're just gonna make a Rise Heart. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Also need to free up some of our zones. We don't have Birth, so this is not nearly as good. If we get Nibiru, we just kind of cry. No Nibiru. No Ben Shibiru. And then I feel like we can just kind of chill. I feel like we can just kind of chill. If that Imperm or a Rise Heart does nothing, which is pretty bad for us, but if it's just Valor, then now it literally does nothing. If that toggle was Valor, then they flubbed up. It was indeed Imperm. That kind of sucks. Well, that's fine. Our guy's still big. You know, at the end of the day, our guy's still big. What deck is this? So there's an event where you can only use odd-numbered level ranks and links. And so we are playing Phantom Knights, Kashtira's, and Adventures. Because Adventures, you know, Water Enchantress is a 3, Griffin Rider is a 7, the PKs are all 3s, Kashtira's are all 7s. So they all work, and they're all just kind of engines. It's kind of just engine slop. Did they just, like, Imperm or Rise Heart and expect me to, like, scoop? Bro, what do you think I am, a child? You can't out this board. You can't out this impressive board. Now, there also should be... Now, see, we should have been able to beat the Imperm because there should be a Griffin Rider on board. But I may have been a little bit of a silly goose and not put him in here. So, we will rectify that in the next duel. Okay, so they're just playing the adventure stuff. Okay, cool. So we actually just kind of blow this deck out, like, backwards to forwards. Okay, summon the guy. I'm not gonna... What does he think I do? You think I have effects? I'm not activating shit. I'm not doing nothing. This is a little bit bad, because if they get to Draco back, that does mean they can bounce our guy, which is a little annoying. They summon him in defense, though. Excuse me? He wants you to take the bait real? Okay, but, like, we summoned in defense. Bro, what are we doing? Oh, no. I understand what this is. This is, I see a yellow button and I'm going to click it. So, because Griffin Rider has to shuffle it, I wonder if I just target him with a Fog Blade, if he'll just, like, freak out and he'll just, like, respond by clicking his button. Okay, no, he won't. Okay, cool. Well, since you did that, we can go ahead and we can do a Rise Heart. We can do 1, 2, 3. Gloob those guys over there. Pop that guy. Yeah, that's so much for that. See you later, Stinky. No, not Illegal Knight! Whatever will we do with the Illegal Knight? Whatever shall we do? Not the Illegal Knight. We'll take that guy back. Actually, we probably should have taken Water Enchantress in case our guy got, like, in case our guy got glored, but they don't have a token, so, like, who cares? I mean, wait, is this once per turn? Oh, yeah, put that guy back. Yeah, back in the hand you go. Back in you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! See you later, Stinky. I don't want Terror Top anymore. Get that guy out of there. Oh, wait, we can't send anything to the graveyard. It's gonna get banished. I don't know why I did that. That was a little stupid. Actually, no, it was genius. It was ingenious. I'm trying to rectify my mistake. That was not a misplay. That was a way for me to trigger a Rise Heart, actually. Okay, so we can summon that guy. We can make a 3. We can get one of our guys back. Does that do anything for us? I don't think so. I'm like, oh, dude, we can, like, Leviair. We can get Terror Top. Terror Top gets us a... I mean, I guess it's more bodies. It's more bodies, I guess. It's pushing for game, I guess, dude. I don't know. Sure, we'll go Leviair. We'll grab I'd rather not have the other guy banished. We can bring this guy back, and because he was special summon, that should trigger to give us Terror or Takatom board, which is just deck thinning, and deck thinning is deck winning in my book. If you are deck thinning, you are deck winning. Who do I want to get back if a Rise Heart gets blown up? Probably Fogblade. Fogblade is pretty good. Is any dead on board? Maybe. He could be dead on board, but we gotta flex a little bit on him. You have to flex a little bit on him. Like, you gotta be disrespectful. Like, if you're not being disrespectful, are you really playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh if you're not disrespecting him? Alright, Token, in. Leviair, in. Totem Bird, in. I gotta let my wife get a hit in there. Dude, I love Water Enchantress. The Aqua reference? Crazy. I love Aqua. The fact that they made Aqua playable in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? That's crazy. Look at that. Easy, easy cleanup. We're literally farming dead people. If your opponent has an empty board, you have to make them sweat by flooding. Exactly. See, Bring gets it. Bring understands. Okay, let's fix our mistake. Let's put the chicken back in the deck. I guess we could be playing Imperm. Yeah, who needs a clean 40 card deck? Not me. Who cares about a clean 40 card deck? Not me. I don't care. Ask me if I care about a clean 40 card deck. I don't. You're not wrong. Sinful Explosion Subversion is like the most disrespectful card ever. It's like, oh, this is your archetype's boss monster. What if he was a spell trap card? You're like, thanks, dude. Do you think Konami will ban Appo and Master Duel since it's banned in both TCG and OCG? I feel like her time's coming, which kind of sucks because Appo is cute. That is a little unfortunate. All right, so we're playing PK today. We're just playing PK with this hand. All right, we do a little terror topping. We do a little bit of searching. They had a response, so that's like Imperm. It could be Ash because we're trying to search, but I think, okay, yeah, so we got Imperm. That's whatever. We don't care. We actually don't care. We're chilling. Now, the question is, where do we go from here? Because that was our extra extender. So, I guess we go... This guy will go discard the cloak. That'll let us get boots. No, not the Ash... Wait. We have called by. Never mind. I was like, no, not the Ash Blossom, dude. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Nice -1. Hand looped himself for 2. Look at this dude. Look at this fool. This absolute maroon. Absolute rube getting sauced on right now. Oh, I forgot that bins. That doesn't add. I'm stupid. You the guy that adds? Yes. Okay, well, never mind. If you're confident enough and your opponent doesn't believe that you misplayed, then, confidence is key. Confidence is key, alright? You just need to be confident. Fake it till you make it type beat. His whole plan... Yeah, literally my whole plan. Man, that Ash was my entire plan, dude. That was my whole plan. My whole plan was Ash Blossom. You gotta understand, the strongest deck in the game is Ash Blossom Turbo. You know, if you're turboing out Ash Blossom, you can't lose. Alright, well, not only are we going up against a Japanese player, we're going second. I think we're cooked. Ooh, UDF could be interesting. I didn't even consider playing UDF. Yeah, we could do that. Because we have a really easy time just vomiting out guys. As you can see by this hand. Not the Draco back in the opener. Not the Draco bag. You stupid maroon. You're playing a PP deck. We eat PP decks for lunch. Come on, good draw off the top. That, I don't think we really care about. Alright, boom. Right. Make a token. Ba-boom. Token. Place a guy. Get me Fateful. Get me the chicken. Bro, come on, man. Don't ask me on the chicken. Come on, man. What is with everybody playing Ash Turbo today? Let me combo. Anyway, normal summon boots. Special boots. You know what? Let's just do this real quick. Let's do this. Then let's go ahead and, you can put that guy back in your hand. You can have that guy back. Call me crazy. I kind of want a Dante here. I kind of want to mill some stuff, you know? Call me a little insane, but I want a Dante a little bit on him, you know what I'm saying? I want a Dante on him. All right, Dante. Let's put that guy in. That's gonna represent a fog blade. Okay, that was kind of PP bad, but you know what? Your mills can't always be crazy. You can't always be Tierlemans. But you know what we have now? Now we have two big guys. We have two big guys, and we have double imperm. Set Dante to defense. My guy, that's why he's the GOAT. And then let's go ahead and let's get ourselves a Fog Blade. Fog Blade's pretty good. I think Fog Blade's an okay card. I think it's okay. Wait, are we not playing the other trap? Where's Shade Brig? Okay, well. I don't think Shade Brig is that big of a deal, but we should be playing him. Alright, you big doofus. Out my two guys. My two, like, kind of mildly large dudes. Out my two guys. Oh, bro. I mean, having both Fogblade and Imperm is amazing. I mean, it's alright. It's probably good enough. It's probably okay. What was that man cooking? I don't know. Let's check out. Oh, well, hold on. We gotta get our pack first. Oh, man. It's gonna be something crazy. Crazy nothing. Arcana spread. You know, kind of fitting, because we did just spread that guy. What was that guy cooking? What were you on, dude? What were you playing? Prediction for... What the hell is this? This card is in your hand or graveyard. You can reveal a level 9 in your hand. Special summon both this card and the revealed monster in defense position. Also, you can special summon from the extra deck except for rank 9. Oh, so you can only make VFD that's banned. Nice. So there's like nothing to make. Oh, no, you can make... You can make the hand loop guy. Fun. That's sure. That's cool. I love that. Well, alright then. Well, sure. Nice little event from Konami. I wish you could grind gems during these, because I love playing these, like, little exclusive things. Alright, I guess we should play ranked. Alright, we should play some ranked. Alright. Or. Look, okay, alright, I'll give you guys an option. We could play ranked, or we could play our deck for fun and just kind of, like, beat people up. What do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to play ranked, or do y'all want to play dual trial? I'm down to do either one. I thought that was an event. It is an event, dude. It's the tryout duel. It's the tryout duel, dude. It's an event. Well, actually, did it even say event anywhere? Surely they actually call it an event, right? No, yeah, see, the event. Oh, see, it says so right there, dude. It says so right there. It's an event. It's real. You know it's an event because they call it an event. All right, what do we even have in this pack? I'm actually kind of curious. So it's the new Arcana stuff. It's the new... Oh, the new Glad stuff is in here? Isn't this a little early? That's... Okay. Battle Phase 2 is dropped. And then Gub is now legal. Okay. If they're... Okay, and I'll also tell you guys for free, if... Wait, where's the... Okay, alright, if there's an on-sale thing... There's not an on-sale thing. I was gonna say we'll do a pack. Well, I'm trying... Okay, like, just to show people the pain that I'm going through right now. I am trying to become a branded enjoyer, right? Because I think Cartesia's... I think she's pretty hot. But I just want to show you how bad this is going. I have been cooking this up. I have been cleaning house. You don't see this, but I had 4 of these dudes at one point. I have not gotten a single uppies or even an incredible Ecclesia as a consolation prize. But I do have more than 3 of this guy. I've had to get rid of some of them because I had so many. And I just got my 3rd Aluber, which admittedly Aluber does look really sick. But, you know, if I could, like, get some uppies, that would be pretty nice. That would be pretty nice. I would appreciate that. How much are gems in Master Duel, actually? Because I need, what, I need 500? 10 bucks? Lads, call me crazy, but I feel like 10 bucks is kind of worth it. 10 bucks for a fat multi-summon? I think it's kind of worth. Alright, back to terrorizing. We could go back to terrorizing. We could do that. I'm always down to terrorize children on this game. the 2-year-old that comes in and says, wow, my blue eyes white dragon is so crazy. And then we just like destroy them. We just completely dismantle them. That's my favorite. That's why I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know why you play Yu-Gi-Oh! But for me, it's terrorize and be a menace. It's just $10, famous last words. What do you mean? There's nobody playing the event. What do you mean? There you go. Victim. Oh yeah, that guy, this guy's definitely a victim. 3 tags? Let's get him. Maybe we should start challenging ourselves by going second. What do y'all think? I think we should start challenging ourselves by going second. I'm gonna say that, and then we're gonna get like full Snake Eye comboed. I mean, oh yeah, the Snake Eye combo could be real. I mean, it'd be a little hard. There's no link twos, but never put it past Snake Eye to get the job done. All right, we do a little water enchantressing. Okay, this guy's not playing Ash Turbo. That's pretty good. Nice Oak losers. No, I think Oak is still... Oh, no, yeah. Oh, no, wait. Is the ban list in effect right now? I don't know if the ban list is in effect now. Okay, finally chicken. Put that in the graveyard for whenever we have a Phantom Knight. You could argue that maybe we hold on to it because, you know, it's not once per turn. But whenever we do get PKs engraved, you know what that does mean? That does mean now we have a reborn. And I just have faith in that we'll be fine. We're going to hold on to that for later. That's a special guy we'll hold on to for later. We'll hold on to that guy later. Nice Oak losers is kind of crazy. You always gotta double check their extra deck. Gotta make sure they're playing a real deck. Gotta make sure they're playing for real, for real. One must imagine Sengenpai Dragon. Well, the Chundra the Tuner isn't legal. I feel like if you stop the rod, I mean, what do you really do? You might be able to summon DM if you open up the guys, but I'm not gonna bank on you opening up the ritual guy. I feel like surely you would have clicked the glowing card in your hand first, right? But there's a glowing card. Ooh, ooh, baby. Ooh, that feels nice. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. And see, that's the offensive called by. See, some people play called by to dodge, you know, traps and stuff. Me, I play it specifically to catch Dark Magician in the graveyard. Me specifically. That's right, set a card. Set your card, buddy. Alright, go next. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, bro. We ain't got all day here. And when you want to rank up real. Artemis. Okay. So we just made we made ourselves a weaker monster. I don't know if people have actually read Fogblade. Because if they were just like sitting on that guy, we really don't have a way to out him. Okay, so I don't want to play around back row, so you can have that card back. I really hope it's Eternal Soul, because then it'll blow up his own board if he, like, panic flips it. When you want to rank up, but you see Chundra? Hey, I'm the Chundra person. That's me. That's me. I'm the guy playing Chundra. We don't need this Theosis. Okay, so that they've burned Ash for no reason. Burned Ash for no reason. Oh, I gotta double check because my sound alerts still aren't working. Hold on, let me go to my stream manager so I can thank whoever is subbing. Who is subbing? By the way, appropriate Kaiba actually for this one. Yo, with the 46 months. That is my most loyal knight right there. Do I want to summon Hakatomborg for a flex? Probably not. Okay, so the problem is we really don't have a whole lot going on right now. Problem is we really are relying on the Griffin Rider. We are really riding out on this Griffin Rider. If they were real, they would one turn build an entire army and not let us play at all. Well, unfortunately, they're not that real. Fortunately for me, I'm the realest one here. Is Terratop a tuner? It's not a tuner. Okay, I was like, can we do some tuner shenanigans? Not the drill beam. Yeah, you can take rid of... Yeah, you can... Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care about that. Okay. See, I love playing these events because I'm like, I wonder if people have ever read their cards, you know? Put that guy back in the fucking hand, I guess? Put that guy back? Sure, okay. Takaton board. Get in there. Yeah, it's just like... You know, we could have used that to force out the Griffin Rider, you know? We could have done that. We could have done that. Who is texting me right now? Me and my buddy we're making dinner plans. Look, there may or may not. My mom is asking me for a big favor as well. Okay, if I have to leave, that's because... Bro, like, you know when you're on, like, Discord, and you get, like, 8 DMs from somebody? My mom really hit me with that. I got hit with, I have a very big favor, right? And then it's a gif of Donald Trump saying huge. And then it's another gif of the Trump train. And then I get a gif of, it's okay to say no. And then she says, but I really hope you don't, trying not to get too excited. And then it's Zach Galifianakis being excited. It says, that is me, this will be you. And then it says, I need to butter you up because it's big. Not text-worthy. Okay. Who knows? Bro, I don't know. Okay, you know what? It might be in relation to... My mom has been really wanting people to go visit our grandma. And she lives like 3 hours away. So we're gonna go have to see what's up with that. But you know what? In honor of that, you know what we'll do? We'll buy a pack. We might have to cut our Master Duel short today. Although what's gonna happen is I know I'm gonna go out there. And then it's gonna be like, I need you to go pick up some milk. And I'm like, bro, what do you mean pick up some milk? Alright. Let me squelch some packs here real quick. We can't even do the $20 method because that puts us right under. Then we'd actually have to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Fellas, we'll do the $10 method. I'll hit you guys with the $10 method. Some would call this bullying, but I see the game being played. Morgan pick happy. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if anybody ever relates to that, but my parents have really gotten into using GIFs lately. Like, they found the little Giphy thing on your text bar. And so I'm like reading that, I'm like, what is my mom doing? What is it going on here? I gotta put her on to like the really degen gifs, you know? I gotta put her on to like Truth and Nuke. I gotta put her onto that. Alright, all I want, dude. Please. Please, brother. Please. My mom discovered TikTok and I hate it. God, I don't ask for much. I'm about to go do this favor for my mom. So are you giving me an alt art Cartesia of Uppy's Cartesia? Let me be specific. As a reward, please. Adrian, I already built all of these as soon as they came out. Because Big Adrian, let me put you on game, boys. Let me put you on game. If you don't know about the Ice Jade Acti, bro, adorable, right? Cute. But if you don't know about Big Adrian, I'm telling you, boys, this woman is made entirely out of water, okay? She's made out of magical water, okay? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Look at her long fingers, all right? Think of what you could do with those fingers. I'm not insinuating nothing, all right? I'm not saying nothing. I'm gonna let you be imaginative, all right? Use your imagination. Penis cards. Come on, boys. Come on. Please. I already have this guy. I don't need any more of him. Come on, man. Goated in Sword Soul? Goated in, like, any water deck, to be fair. That's actually big. They unhit Branded Fusion to 2, and I only have the 1. That actually does matter. That does matter. I will take that. That's not a bad UR to get. But I cannot get uppies to save my life. Like, if my life depended on it, I would be dead. I don't want to talk about how many times I've gone into this pack just to try and get myself some uppies. And I cannot for the life of me acquire uppies. I can get Dragonic Diagram, but I cannot get the uppies. Same for the cool Ice Dragons, stay for cute ladies. Yeah, I finished reading the GX manga, and it really makes me want Alexis's Ice deck to really become a thing. Like, some of those cards are really cool. It's kind of like a stun deck, though, which might be a little annoying. Please. Bahamut? I don't... This card's terrible. I was like, maybe it's kind of cool. I was like, no, this card is terrible. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. I'm telling you, we can't get uppies to save our life, but that is the second Branded Fusion. That's good. That is nice. We're getting there. Branded is becoming playable. That's fine. But I don't want to use this one, bro. I want the uppies version. Come on, man. I want the uppies version. Come on, bro. What are you gonna do me like this? I also need to go make Furious Dragon, because I didn't know this was like a mainstay for Branded. I didn't know that they were invading on rockets. What deck do you main? I don't know. I kind of swap around. Like, I'm pretty good at Striker Tenpai. Actually, you know what? Let me. It's one thing to say, oh yeah, you're good at playing Tenpai, but like, let me show you guys like a Tenpai thing where like this duel does not go the way you think it's going to go. No, my duel is gone. I didn't save it. No, I didn't save it. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay, basically, I had to get the OT. Wait, is this it? That's Dice Rally. Basically, I had to get down to where I had to get the OTK with Hydra and Fodra, because I didn't have my extra deck. I didn't have the tuner for the entire duel. So I had to win the game with the little dudes over here. Yeah, and I already spent like this guy, I already spent like that. So this was it was an interesting duel. And it was up against Blue Eyes. So Blue Eyes is kind of big, but like it was pretty neat. Holy Hand Traps Batman, yes sir. Yes, Sirski. So I play a lot of like Striker Tenpai. I've been playing a lot of Blue Eyes lately. Blue Eyes has been pretty fun. Although the limit for Sage and Maiden has definitely been feeling that. But I like playing Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is pretty nice. I've been trying to get better at the Velmonica deck. Because I was playing Velmonica before the Fiendsmith stuff came out, just because, I mean, this is a cute lady. And if you have a cute lady in your deck, I'll probably play it. Like, if you could acquire a cute woman in your archetype, I'll probably play the deck. But then I found out there's new technology, right? And the new technology is to play Fiendsmith in your Velmonica deck. So I'm trying to get down the interactions for it now, because Fiendsmith and Velmonica both kind of like if you're playing them in a control deck are kind of, you know, like slower. And the Velmonica cards are like very balanced, I guess, in the way, if you want to think of it that way. So it's kind of like, it's not a very forgiving deck trying to learn. What else do I kind of play? I do whip out the Cybers every now and then. I do be whipping out the, the Math Make every now and then. And because the opposite end of the spectrum is this deck is super forgiving. You can mess up 8 ways to Sunday and you'll get yourself done. I mean, you'll be good on that one. You're big chilling on that. W deck? That is the first and only time I think I will ever see somebody say Mathmech is a W deck. Now, let me tell you guys, I wanted to play Mathmech back in the day because I thought, like, Diameter was really cool, and I thought, like, Sigma was really cool, and then they put out Circular, and now everybody wants to play Mathmech, okay? Look, I wanted to play this deck because these are cool little Gundam dudes, right? And they're little math monsters, right? You get to do multiplication, you get to do some math, dude. And, I mean, Final Sigma is... That's just a hilarious name. Like, you're not gonna get a funnier name on that. You're on DPH and Final Sigma? Ain't no way nobody can hate on it. Exactly. Like, I think the official one is you're playing a Ignister, like, pack bit. But I was like, nah, I think this card is sick, dude. Card's sick. Yeah, bro. That's what I like to call my little tech. And then of course, though, if I want to, you know, we can make the firewall. See, I also really like Firewall Singularity Dragon. It's pretty cool. It also, for me, as somebody that likes brains, I'm just happy that, like, Firewall now has its equivalent of Arrival Cybers. Not nearly as good, but I try to fit it into decks, but you kind of have to go out of your way to do that. I played Ignister because I thought it would be another DDD deck, but it's just another Big Guy Turbo. I mean, it is. It's literally Big Guy Turbo. Ignister is really cool because you could play stuff like Torrential Tribute and stuff. You can, like, board wipe because your dude is unaffected. I think that's really sick. What else do I play? I mean, you guys saw that I do enjoy me some... I do enjoy some Phantom Knights. Oh my god, this looks so much sexier, dude. You get to play Cherubini. You get to play Tour Guide. Where's my Tour Guide? No, oh yeah, I had to cut Tour Guide because... And the Burning Abyss stuff, because it's, like, not as good. Like, it's just kind of like hand trap magnets. And then you just don't do anything. You know what we can play them in? Hold on. Orcust is coming out, right? So you know what we could do? Is I could live the dream. This is... I'm always the Orcust coper person. I love coping me on some Orcust. Put some Symbol Skeleton, get like that guy in there. See, now we can this is like, if I'm playing a deck for me, like if I'm just playing a deck for fun, it's gonna look like this. We get a little bit of Tour Guide in there. I freaking love playing Tour Guides. Let's get our Phantom Knights in there. Let's get our Bardies, let's get our Boots, let's get our Raiders Knight, let's get our 2 Break Swords in there. We'll get our Scales, we'll get 1 of you. Get like 2 of you, 1 of you is probably fine. Let's get a Fog Blade. And then let's get a Shade Brig in there. Let's get our Exceed Dragon in there. You ever play Dark Magician? I actually do enjoy playing Dark Magician now. Now that I kind of like comprehend how to play the deck and whatnot. I do actually enjoy playing a little bit of Dark Magician. Dragoon is a really cool card. And I'm saying that like unironically. I do think it's pretty cool. And then we play a little bit more Slop. We play this because this represents extra material. We play probably 2 Fusion Destiny. We play like a Verte. Is there a Discord link in the description? Said the link is about. Bro, I keep updating the link and it keeps not working. Here, I will I'll put one in the chat. Here you go, dude. Just for you, my friend, for you. Just for you, I make link. I make link to Discord. I make you link. My friend, just for you. Alright, let's mute myself as well. I'm not trying to hear myself. Dude, I could subscribe to my own channel. That's kind of crazy. Okay, there you go. There you go. For you, my friend, I make it. There you go. New Dark Magician support is just Dragoon support for Diabell. I mean, exactly. I like that. Literally is just Dragoon support for Diabell Star. Although, while the DPE stuff is better in this, we could actually play. What's it called? Dragoon in this deck, but that's a little too much. And then we have a little bit of extra space. What do I want to play in here? Like a second Fog Blade could be kind of good. Second Destiny Hero? Hello? Second Destiny Hero? Denier's right here. What are you, stupid? Hello? Denier's right there. What's the beef against Denier? If I had Dark Arm Dragon, I would play that just because I think that's cool. But I think that is a UR. I spelled that wrong. I do have Dark Arm Dragon. Hell yeah. Never mind. We will play Dark Arm Dragon. Why is Dark Arm Dragon not a UR? Okay, and then we call it the Orchist Phantom Burning Hero. We give it like a cool name. Yeah, we give it like a cool name. And then we accessorize it a little bit. Put a little bit of accessories on there. Sure, we'll do the Dark Exceed one. A little bit of Protector Dark on there. We'll go to Hell. Sure, why not? We'll put ourselves in Hell. That's probably okay. I've heard it's a chill place. Do a little bit of Galatea action. Dark Arm Dragon, good times. It won't be good, but it's neat. Alright, so obviously, we gotta put up the Royal Rare Galatea. We put DPE right there. But then if all else fails... I mean, this is one of my favorite cards of all time. I love this card. This card is super fun. I love that card so much. I'll do anything to play this card. Somebody brought up some... Oh yeah, I should probably re-up my Dark Magician deck. Although, I'm not sure... Because I see a lot of people running around and they're playing Primite in this. I don't know if I really like Primite in this deck very much. I don't know if I'm a huge Primite gooner. We'll play 2 of that. Play the Soul. I do like... Let's play Secrets. Dark Burning Magic. Where's the Field Spell? There's the Field Spell. We need that guy. Prep. Drill Beaming is funny, but yeah, your DMs... Well, I mean, I guess... Actually, I kind of get it. You don't really have, like, a convincing normal summon aside from Rod. Right? Who I have forgotten to put in the deck. Rod in. Because I guess I kind of see the logic, right? Because if you control, like, a monster, and you're always going to have one... So, like, Drill Beam actually seems pretty good. Go load so we can always find our guy. And then, what is Roar? Can I be sure what card effect and if you control, you special summon. I'm not playing Roar. I don't think that's that great. What is Scream? Put him with normal summon while you control a level 5 or higher Primite monster. Fuck it, we'll play Scream. Fuck it. I don't even know if you play Barrel. Well, I'm gonna be playing Barrel because you know what? I do what I want. I do what I want. I march to the beat of my own drum, actually. We need to play Red Eyes Fusion, actually. If we don't play Red Eyes Fusion, we cannot make Dragussie. Based, yeah, I'm like, bro, I'll do what I want, dude. I'll do whatever I want. I can't be stopped. Cannot, will not, won't be stopped. I guess we play Ash. Sure. Got an E-Soul. Probably fine. We could find it. We only need 1 circle, actually. Do I want to play Ben Shibiru? Play Evil Twin, no balls? Way ahead of you, buddy. I already have one built. Yeah, you really thought you were something, huh? You really thought you had something on there, didn't you? You were like, oh, I'm gonna whip out some random deck. Evil Twins? Yeah, you really thought. You really thought you could catch me slacking? You thought you could really just catch the Zestiel Meister off guard? Now, you will catch me off guard because I did not, unfortunately, get the alt art for Leela. I did get the, I got the Kiss-a-Kill one, which I do like Kiss-a-Kill more. I like this one a little bit more, but they're both good. I mean, they're both pretty nice. And you can't generate them, which sucks. But, you know. Why do you have so many decks? My brother in Christ, I have like 1,000+ hours on Master. What do you mean? I've been playing this game since launch. I'll play you. Probably Dart. Probably a little SP action. Oh, what else are we playing in here? Link Karibo for nothing. Wait, we don't have a 1. We have Magician Souls? That doesn't seem very good. But Dark Magician's not very good anyway, so maybe it's worth playing. We could do the whole Fiendsmith line. Fuck it, we'll play Underworld Goddess. You know what? I'm gonna go consult. I'm gonna see what we have. Let me look up. Let me see what the DM plays. Let me see what technology they're on. They're on a little bit of... Oh, they're playing Guardian Chimera. Ah, wait. Ah, okay, I see. I'm seeing the logic. I see the technology they're on. So they're playing double field spell to find E-Soul, but also because you can send Salvation off of the souls to draw a card. I do see the technology on that. I think Guardian Chimera is pretty good. Yeah, I'm willing to play Guardian Chimera. Fuck it, what else am I going to play? Nothing? Chaos Angel? What are we making Chaos Angel with? 3 and a 7. Makes sense. Oh, we need Dark Magician, though. We don't have DMG. How will I blow up the board if I don't have DMG? Exactly. If I don't have DMG, how am I blowing up the board? I guess we could go... We could cut stream. We could do that. We could do a roar. Make our lives a little easier. We could also spell roar correctly. That would also probably make our lives easier. Chaos Angel. Because now we could Chaos Angel with DMG and Ether Barrel. Or with any of the normals plus Rod. Or Ash Blossom. Desperate times do call for desperate measures. We could do Imdug. We could do Spheres. We can do Link Spider. Link Spider pretty good. We could do... See, they're playing Access Code, but I don't see a world where you're ever getting to Access Code. Not exactly Link climbing. Not exactly going through the links. I don't hate Spheres. Yeah, we were playing Spheres. Oh, okay, I see. We could play, like, Selene Access Code. I see what they're doing. I see what they're on. I see the technology they're on. I like playing the Dark Magician, so I'm gonna play the Dark Magicians. You can take your IP and you can shove it. I'm not playing no IP. Ooh, we could play Bestials. Play a little Bestial action. I don't like playing the 3 Illusion of Chaos. 1 Souls is, like, kinda crazy. I think that's a little insane. I think Souls is phenomenal. But then again, they might be playing a different... They might be going for a little different. We do have some bricks in here, so I don't mind going up to, like, 40... Let me think, because we could play, like, a Bond, that puts us up to, like, 43. And I don't hate doing that, because it helps us not draw stuff like the Red Eyes Fusion, the Red Eyes Black Dragon. And then Nibiru is great, because we can pop it and burn them for big fat damage. Spooky Dogwood is terrible. What do you mean? I'm not playing no Spooky Dogwood. What is wrong with this dude? What's wrong with it? Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Can Salvation recover Eternal Soul? No, it does not. If you lose your Eternal Soul, you just cry. If you lose Eternal Soul, you cry. You just cry. You're just sad. You sit in the corner and weep bitterly and hope that you didn't lose your Dragoon or something. Or you made Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight makes your cards untargetable and undestructible. That help out. What am I feeling? I'm feeling like this is I'm feeling Diabell stuff for this one. And then I'm feeling like I want them to be in the World Legacy rooms. And I feel like they should have negate attack. I feel like they're the Dark Magician, so they get to play some spell cards. And I'm feeling like my buddy should be Karibo. And I'm feeling like the main cards should be the Royal Rares. I need another DM Royal Rare. Oh, I do have 3 DM Royal Rares. That's crazy. Deck dies to 1 MST. Suska Dark Magician. No. It doesn't die to 1 Dark Magician. It doesn't die to 1 MST. Read Dragon Knight. Yeah, your opponent cannot target spell traps you control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. And then this guy's hard to out because he becomes Dark Magician on board, and Dark Magician in your monster zone is unaffected by your spell traps. So functionally, you do die to a Blue Eyes White Dragon. If your opponent runs Blue Eyes White Dragon into this guy, we don't like to talk about that. Well, actually, no. Even if you do run him over, because he's DM in the graveyard, you can just reborn him. So it actually is pretty good. Wait, does that mean Dark Ruler doesn't work? Damn, yeah, Dark Ruler doesn't work. You can't droplet them because they're unaffected. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But alright, I'm gonna have to cut stream a little bit early because my mom is like having a panic attack. She's like, I'm gonna have to ask you to go assassinate the president. I'm like, dude, what is such a big deal that you can't text me what you need me to do? I'm like, what do we have to do? I have no idea what it's going to be. But I should be streaming tomorrow. We should be back on the FGO stuff. There should be new stuff dropping as it is Wednesday. So we'll kind of see what's up with that. And then Thursday, we'll probably run another poll, and then we'll see what we're playing. We'll see what is up. I generally like playing Master Duel a lot when there are events going on. So we'll see what we could play. Maybe the Nikkei Gooners will come out, and we'll play a little bit of Nikkei. Maybe we could finally play Star Rail. Maybe we could play some Arknights. Who knows? Who knows? But on that note, I gotta go see what's up with that. I gotta go be a responsible son. I have to help out my, I don't want to call my mom a boomer, but with the amount of, with the gifts that she dropped, I don't know, maybe she is kind of getting a little boomerish. So with that, I will catch you guys in the next stream. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. The only reason I wouldn't stream tomorrow is if me and my friend do decide to get dinner, because now he works day shifts, so now we can only hang out at night. Then again, I might just stream early tomorrow. I don't know. I'll figure something out. So either maybe earlier stream tomorrow, like 2, 3 p.m. as opposed to like 5 to 6. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You know what? You don't come to the ZTL channel for me being like an expert scheduler. You come for content. You don't know when the content's going to come. You just know that the content will come out. But with that